You know, a lot of people are not having kids, and what are they saying?
Oh, what do you mean, like why they
Well,
choose,
actually,
or?
I'm gonna change that. Actually, are you interested in having?
Yeah.
Yeah, how many?
One or two, maybe.
Dude, make your country proud and say like 8.
I'm sorry, I cannot do that. Yeah.
Okay,
One or two. Yeah, one or two.
And what is it about? Okay, let me go down and then.
I want to have as many as I can,
Really?
but being realistic, maybe it depends on how much I make.
Uh-huh. But you would like to have a lot of kids.
Yeah, if money didn't matter.
Okay. All right, very cool. Why do you say, what's behind that, by the way? Why do you want to have a whole bunch of kids?
I just like kids, and I like the whole family dynamic,
Ah, so family, it's not just kids, it's family. It's a thing.
like the big family aesthetic. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but it's not based on aesthetics. It's just how I was raised.
So you were raised in Nigerian culture. Family, in the extended family, is really important in
Yes.
Nigeria. So you hold that up. You were raised around that, and you feel really drawn to that.
Yes, but it's not really based on my family. It's more personal. Like there are things my family want me to do, and I still don't want to do them. So it's not just because of my family.
But that's a thing. Okay. All right.
I'd like to have two.
Just 2.
Yeah.
And what? How do you come up with that number?
It's just because like having kids is expensive and it's like a lot of responsibility. And I think I'm just gonna be like, I can't even find time for myself as a college student, let alone when I like get a job in the future and have like a lot of kids. I don't want to like be unfair to them and like not giving them the best life that I could provide for them. So I think it would be fair if I only had 2.
Okay. And you imagine that 2 is probably going to be about the number that you can, and manage.
Yeah, because like I was thinking of only having 1, but like I don't want my kid to be alone. I want like my kid to have a sibling. So I think 2 is fair.
Yeah, two.
2 is good.
Yeah.
It's interesting that all of you are saying like, hey, I want to have kids. What do you think the difference is between, do you have a lot of friends? You have friends. You know a lot of people who don't want to have kids. Do the 3 of you? You said you know a lot of
I
people?
have a decent amount that don't want to have kids, but they're becoming more open to it as they get older.
So men and women both?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And same with you. Do you have friends? And people you know who don't want to have kids, or is that kind of most?
No, like all of my friends that I know, they all want to have kids.
Uh-huh.
So
And same with you?
Yeah, they all want kids.
Wow. Okay, so this is so interesting. What questions do you have for the Koreans, for example?
I don't really have any questions. I understand where they're coming from. I think the last time I checked, it's about $314,000 to raise a child in the United States until they're 18. And that's just standard, giving them the bare minimum, not private school, not extracurriculars, not having a car at 16, not trips, just making sure they have food, water, in public school. So I understand where they're coming from.
The primary factors and forces that separate this generation, your generation, from the generations behind you, right? Not ahead of you, behind you, is regarding having kids. Because so many people in this generation they're not having kids, right? What is it, just money, or are there other things?
A lot of my friends are saying, because we know how mothers should sacrifice for their babies, and it's not, I don't think they're being selfish, but some people say it's being selfish, but they wanna put more money and time for themselves. So like, for example, so we chat about this a lot with my Korean friends, and we keep saying like, even if my husband can raise my children, even if he can put all the like time and money to them, the children will want mother. So we cannot, I mean, like if the children like say they want us, we cannot like
But you
ignore
have to
that.
be there for
yeah.
them.
So we were like trying to be really cautious about that choice because it's gonna be like whole life.
Yeah, but your mother and your grandmothers,
Yeah.
they knew that also, but they made the choice to have kids. So what's different with your generation?
Maybe one of the reason will be because they more educated. It's not because like they're like stupid or not that, but because women get like we gotta go college more and we have more opportunity to get jobs like proper jobs. So and also what she says, like back then, like 30 years ago, when you're not getting married, like if you were over 25, everybody, like every family would say, like, what's wrong with you? But nowadays, it's not like it still, but
It's
it
more accepted.
Yep, yep. Because there's more women who is living good life even if they're not get married. So now they see the kind of things and oh, maybe it's not a bad decision to not get married, and family is not really forcing them to get married.
So for you,
Yeah.
and in Korea, there are actually two issues. In many cultures, right? In China and a lot of places. One is first getting married. And the second one is once you get married, it's having kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I would say they're learning from their parents' mistakes or just from the past. I have a friend, she has 6 siblings, so her mom had 7 children, and she's very strict on the fact that she only wants 1 or 2. And she talks about having attention and the things that she didn't get to experience because she had to experience it with 6 other people. Speaking personally, I would say, like, looking at my mom, she went straight from adolescence, like getting married and then having children. It was never you graduate high school and you go college and then, you know, think about life after that, which is what I'm doing.
So let me ask you though. When Luna says, "Yeah, but a lot of people are getting, you're getting more educated, and men also, right? Because men are in the same boat of not wanting to have kids, but we're just right now talking about you get more educated, you can get a job where you can really be out of the house, you can move up in an organization or a company or something. But you're not. So many women are saying, "Yeah, I want that," but you're not saying that. You're not saying I only want that. You're saying, "Yeah, I'd like to have that, but I want to have these other things."
Yeah, it's alongside that. And like times are different as well. Like now women want to go to school. It's not just looking for a husband in a family. Like we have goals. Like I have goals before I think about getting married and having children.
Okay,
And
so-
I have to accomplish that before I jump into that.
Okay, so for you, this whole idea of having kids could be far into the future. Like you got your goals. I mean, you're going to work to reach your goals, but what if you don't reach your goals for 8 or 10 years?
I hope not.
But what if you don't? Are you like, okay, at what point in time, what would have to happen for you to set your goals aside and be like, yeah, I'm just...
Well, the success of my children depends on my goals. So if I don't reach those goals, I will not be having children.
So adding on what Jumana said, I'm also from Saudi Arabia. My mom got married when she was 16 to my dad, and growing up, she was obviously a child. So growing up, they told her that if you want to keep your relationship with my dad to be like stronger and like better, have as many kids as you want. And now she got stuck with 6 kids. And I also have stepmom with 6 kids.
Wait, hang on. She got stuck... Wait,
because-
she was stuck with you, man? Come on. It's you.
I feel like she never got to do the same things I'm doing or my siblings are doing.
So she was told, hey, if you want to keep your marriage really strong, you need to have a lot of kids.
Yes, and then even though my dad had the money for it, he wasn't really there.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I really appreciate him.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he couldn't divide his time between 12 kids.
Yeah.
So, and you know how
like work and bringing in the income and doing all the things you have to do and raising kids.
and he had like 2 houses, so it was a really big responsibility for him. And I feel like now people are more woke, and they know it's not about the money, it's about being there, being present. And you know how many years it takes a woman to get her body back after giving birth. So I feel like why the numbers are going down, because all of these are affecting the woman.
So there's
Basically,
so women in Saudi Arabia, because y'all like drive now, for example, right? Women in Saudi Arabia are also are like you're having these modernization experiences, and more women are going to university around the world. The women outnumber men in enrollment in universities. So it's like women are starting to say, whoa, hang on a second, man. We're now going to move out into the world. We want to experience some of the things that our mothers and grandmothers never experienced.
yeah, I feel like I feel like life used to be about your husband, your house, and your kids, and feeding them. But now women have more opportunities and have more stuff to do. Even though I want to have kids, I'm not gonna let it stop me from taking care of myself, and having a job. And
And you can't, and you're here. Wait, what year are you?
my first year.
It's your first year. So here you are in the U.S. You're going to be here for 3 more years after this one. That's a lot of investment into your consciousness, right? Your life, your mind, your experience. It's so much investment in that. So it's like you're going to want to experience things that, just like to close it down, it's like with you. Did you have something? Thanks for that. Were you
I was just gonna say the same point, that women now have more opportunities, and now they want to focus like more on themselves instead of like getting married after finishing high school and having kids.
So it's not surprising to you?
No.
At least for example, in Saudi Arabia, the birth rate's going to just continue to drop in Saudi Arabia. Like, it's going to not go as far as it is in Korea, but it is going to continue to go down.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna happen like too fast.
maybe
I'd
not.
say it may like stay the same for now.
Yeah, okay. It's going to level off a little bit, but we'll continue to slowly
Yeah.
decline, especially as more women like yourselves are going abroad and studying, and you open yourself to the world, man. Like, the world's a different place. Have you guys, by the way, you mentioned the change in bodies, like what you go through having kids. Can I just tell you, it's only in the past few years that I've ever heard women talking about that, like what having children does to your body and all the implications of that. I've never heard that. My wife's never heard that. It's just never been part of any conversation we've ever had with young men and young women. And we've had conversations with men now who are saying, like, yeah, oh man, it's so tough on a woman's body, and I don't want to. Are people talking about that?
I don't think that it's purely appearance based. I think we're more like educated about it.
Uh-huh.
I think people are seeking out the information about that more. And I think that people are thinking more about the implications of having kids in general. So they just like are doing their research more than they used to.
Yeah, because it's not. What I'm hearing, what people are talking about, is not just their appearance. It's all the other things that having children does to your body. It's like, man, it's tough. Like you may have lasting kind of, I don't know, any number of ailments that you have your whole life. I can't imagine whoever had 12 kids or whoever it was. God. It goes that. Are you hearing people talk about that?
Yeah, I think it's obviously it's something that's been going on for a long time, but it's coming into like main media now because obviously the appearance thing, but it was not talked about for a long time because once you become a mother, apparently that's your whole personality. You shouldn't like try to relive your youth. You shouldn't try to look good being outside. You should just be a mother. So whatever like comes with that, you have to take it.
So one of the things that's really interesting is that what I'm hearing is that there are options on the table for both men and women, right? And about having kids, and it really is out, and there's less pressure to have kids. It's more accepted that you don't, right? Even though, like, you are, the two of you are from these cultures that are saying, yeah, but there is pressure, but there's not pressure like there was in the past. And it's not that much, it's not that great. It is, it's big, but it's like, okay. What I'm hearing is that, well, you have all these other opportunities, man. Worth.
Yeah, I just wanted to talk about like why my friends are saying that they don't want to have kids, because it's kind of different than what everyone else is saying. I think a lot of them want to have a stable relationship before they have kids. I have like a lot of friends with divorced parents, and they don't want their kids to go through that. And they want to make sure that they have like a stable foundation in a relationship before they bring kids into it.
And if they never have kids, then it's okay. They've got a stable relationship.
Yeah.
Can I add one more
Yep.
about the reasons why people are not like? I think one of the reasons, I mean, especially in Korea or like East Asia, is very competitive.
Yeah.
So like everything is about like competition. So like
So you, if you have a child,
yeah. So
you have to compete for you and for your child. Man.
parents should like be in the competition, and also the like this is love babies can have to do, and we all know they have to do the competition, and we know that, so we don't want to like let them do that because we've been through that.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. Yep. Yeah, it's like me. I don't have to worry about my kid getting into a good university because I don't have a kid and I don't care.